Good evening and welcome to the Irish Art Show, broadcast to you from the Scientology Community Centre. Our guest tonight is Deidre Keane, a talented and versatile artist. Deidre has touched the hearts of many at intimate weddings and large venues. She is also a successful recording artist. Please welcome Deidre Keane.
I don't love him anymore. Just ask all my friends. I've told them and I tell them time and time again. No, I have no regrets. No, I'm not that kind. Honestly, he's the last thing on my mind. When the day turns into dust, the shadows start to fall. This emptiness as big as heart and soul. When I'm drifting off to sleep, something in my broken heart rewinds. He's the last thing, he's the last thing on my mind. Now rushing through the day, I might seem improved. There isn't any time to guess my foolish moves. No, I can only see when the lights go out what it is that I can live with and without. When the day turns into dust, the shadows start to fall, and this emptiness as big as heart and soul. When I'm drifting off to sleep, something in my broken heart rewinds. He's the last thing, he's the last thing on my mind. When the day turns into dust, the shadows start to fall. This emptiness as big as heart and soul. When I'm drifting off to sleep, something in my broken heart rewinds. He's the last thing, he's the last thing on my mind. Thing on my mind, yeah, yeah. Thank you. So this next song is a song I had a #1 with on the iTunes charts, and it is a song I recorded with a small record label based in Kildare called Down the Road Productions. And this is my take on walking in Memphis. Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded a plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, middle of the pouring rain. Now WC won't you look down over me? Yeah, I got a first class ticket, but I'm as blue as a girl can be. When I was walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off the beat. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghost of Elvis on Union Avenue, followed him up to the gates of Graceland, and I watched him walk right through. Now security did not see him, they just hovered round his tomb. Oh, there's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room. When I was walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off the beat. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? They've got catfish on the table, they've got gospel in the air. Reverend Green, be glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer, but you got a prayer in Memphis. Now Muriel plays piano every Friday at the Hollywood, and they brought me down to see her, and they asked me if I would do a little number, and I sang with all my might. She said, tell me, are you a Christian child? And I said, ma'am, I am tonight. When I was walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off the beat. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Walking in Memphis, I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off the beat. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded a plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, middle of the pouring rain. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, middle of the pouring rain.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This next song is a bit of a change of direction for me, and I'm going to do a folk song that I'm asked to do quite a bit at weddings. So this is The Water is Wide. Thank you.
The water is wide and I can swim, and neither have high wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row my love under. Oh, love is handsome and love is fine, and love's a Jew when first it's new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like morning dew. it's sailing the sea. It's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not as deep as my love for him. I know not if I'll sink or swim. The water is wide and I can't swim on, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I, and both shall row. My love and I.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So this next song I'm going to do is one of my favorite folk songs, and it is written by one of my favorite poets, W.B. Yeats. It was written, I think, back in 1889, and it is a beautiful love song, and it is called The Sally Gardens.
Down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow white feet. She bade me take life easy as the leaves grow on the trees, but I was young and foolish with her, did not agree. In a field down by the river, my love and I did stand, and on my leaning shoulder she lent her snow white hand. She bade me take life easy as the grass grows on the weeds, but I was young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears. Down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow but I was young and foolish, and now I am full of tears. Thank you so much. Thank you. So this next song, I'm often actually asked if I'm related to Dolores Keane. Sadly, I'm not. But I'm going to do one of her songs for you that I'm asked to do quite a lot, and it is Never Be the Sun. Thank you. You'll never be the sun turning in the sky, and you won't be the moon above us on a moonlit night, and you won't be the stars in heaven, although they burn so bright. But even on the deepest ocean, you will be the light. You may not always shine as you go barefoot over stones. You might be so long together, or you might go alone, and you'll find that love comes easy, but that love is always right. So even when the storm clouds gather, you will be the light. And if you lose a parting sight, when love turns round on you, leaving the past behind, is knowing you'll do what you always do, holding you blind, keeping you true. You'll never be the sun turning in the sky, and you won't be the moon above us on a moonlit night, and you won't be the stars in heaven, although they burn so bright. And even on the deepest ocean, you will be the light. You will be the light. You will be the light. Thank you so much. My next song. Well, thank you so much for having me, by the way. This is my last song, and we've had a blast. It's been so fantastic. Thank you to all the crew and to Angel and everyone. We had such a lovely time. And this next song is a song that's taken from a Woman's Heart album, which was an album that had a huge influence on me growing up as a young girl. And it is a Maura O'Connell song called Summerfly. Thank you so much, and thanks again. In another other time of day I could dream the time away, and the universe inside my room, and the world was really mine from June to September. And if it wasn't really so, I was lucky not to know, and I was lucky not to wonder why. 'Cause the summertime is all that I remember. Summer flowers buzzing every night when I was young, in the childlike world my childlike senses knew. And the world was just my cousin, and the wind was just the tongue, and the voice my lonely moments listened to. And I look at me today, and the dreams are gone away, and I'm where I never thought I would be, seeing things I never thought I would see happening to me. And I lay awake at night when the darkness turns to light, hearing voices calling out my name, droning over and again the same message to me, crying, who's your darling, who's your partner, who's your baby now, who wakes up at night to rock you in. But it don't matter, you just make her lonely anyhow. I don't know why you even try to win. Crying, who's your partner, who's your darling, who's your baby now, who wakes up at night to pull you in. But it don't matter, you just make her lonely anyhow. I don't know why you even try to win. It don't matter, you just make her lonely anyhow. I don't know why you even try to win. Thank you.
Wow, what a voice. Oh my God. And such different, diverse songs, and singing them all like she sung them forever. She's absolutely incredible. I loved Walking in Memphis, and I believe she actually recorded that song. And I'm sure that should be a hit for her. Fantastic. Oh my God, you're very welcome to the Irish Arts Show, Deirdre.
Thank you so much for having me, Angel.
You're very
Thanks to
welcome.
everyone else here today. We had a great time.
What a voice.
Thank you.
So distinctive, so beautiful, so warm, velvety.
Yeah, a lot
Gorgeous.
a lot of people say I have a very distinctive voice, bit bluesy, bit gospely.
Yeah, definitely. It's beautiful, and you just transitioned into all the songs beautifully.
Oh, thank you. Thanks a
Gorgeous.
million.
I'm Walking in Memphis. It's something else.
Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
I recorded that
And
song.
you know, I like. Obviously, I'm going to start the interview. How did you get into the music business?
Well, I actually got into the music business by accident. I only ever used to kind of sing in the shower and when I'm doing the hoovering. I'm not a trained singer. I didn't go to theatre school or anything like that. But actually my mother-in-law had passed away, and the girl up the road, my husband had to get his hair cut. So her mum came out and we were chatting, and she said, would you come with me on Monday to join the gospel choir? And I said, no, I haven't a notion. No, I'm not singing. She said, please, please, please. So I ended up giving her my word, and I had to go on the Monday. And I said, I'm only going in here now and I'm not going back. But I stayed there until, I think we did like 2 years, and I ended up singing lead in the gospel choir. And I suppose that gave me the confidence then to kind of progress on with the music. So.
And what was your first breakthrough after that?
The first song I recorded was a country song by Billy Joe Spears called 57 Chevrolet. And that was played on all the radio stations. It was in the newspaper, it was on social media. It was mad, like, because I went from singing in the shower to everyone, just kind of all the neighbours and everything were like, God, you're a very dark horse. I didn't know you could sing at all. Yeah, so yeah, 57 Chevrolet was the first one. And then we went on to do Suds in a Bucket, and that was huge, yeah.
I just think that, you know, it's amazing how, as you say, 1 minute you're hoovering and then the next minute you're on stage. And sometimes that takes years for people to actually go from the bedroom, I suppose, to be on stage, to actually pick up the courage. So, like, it's so quick and so well done to you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's gone, it's snowballed a lot. As soon as I started singing, that was it. I started recording the songs, making the videos. I was in the paper, I was on social media, and then I was on stage singing on TV. I was everywhere, yeah. It was mad. It still is. I'm still kind of getting used to it a little bit, you know.
But even going into a recording studio to record a song, I mean, I'm so inspired by you.
Thanks a million, yeah. It was. The first time we went in, I had not got a clue. And I suppose I had a little bit of that imposter syndrome. You know, what am I doing here? You know, I'm actually recording a song, because I love music, like. And to be in there recording my own stuff was just amazing, you know. It's brilliant.
Yeah, well, onwards and upwards.
Yeah, please God.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what would be your musical inspiration?
I grew up in the UK, and we had a huge amount of musical influences. Like, we had reggae, ska. My mum is a big soul head. She loves Motown and soul, and then my dad loves all the Irish folk songs. So I suppose I really love soul music. So I grew up listening to Aretha Franklin, Otis Redding, all them, and then the Dubliners and the Fury. So a real eclectic mix of all kinds of music, you know.
And what would be your favourite?
I don't know, God, kind of varies from day to day. Sometimes I'm mad about country, and then other times I'm listening to a bit of Bob Marley. Do you know what I mean? It varies from day to day. I love all genres of music, you know what I mean? So yeah, I love it all.
I think even if you ask somebody what's their favourite song, that they might have one today and then another one the next day.
This is it. Like, this morning I was coming up and we were listening to Down in the Valley by Otis Redding. We could be listening to the Furies on the way home, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a whole diverse, you know, taste of music.
And I see that you work with Down the Road Productions. Are they producing you?
They are a small record label that are based in Kildare. So Mike Gleeson is the guy that owns it, and he approached me a few years ago and asked me if I would work with them. So that's how I recorded Walking in Memphis. I recorded it with them, and we've done a few other bits and pieces. We did a bit of a tribute act for a while.
What were you doing then?
I was a Sure ABBA. We were Sure Mia. So the first half was ABBA, and the second half, the first half was Sure, and then the second half was ABBA.
Cher and Mia, was it?
Sure Mia, it was called, like,
That's
Mamma
fabulous.
Mia. Yeah, because Cher was in the Mamma Mia movie.
Yes.
So we called it Sure Mia. Yeah, we did 2 years, I think, doing that. Yeah, it was good old
You should get that back. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was. No, it was great old crack. I had the wig and the leather jacket and everything. And then come out dressed as all the blonde wig and all the ABBA gear for the second half. Yeah, it was great crack.
Have you any videos of that?
Probably somewhere.
Oh, you'll have to send me one on WhatsApp. I'm going to torment you till you send me one.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
It's even fun to become somebody else, isn't it? Because we're always ourselves on stage. It's nice to actually...
Yeah, if someone had said to me, "Oh, Deidre, you're going to be doing a tribute act in a couple of years' time, you know, as Cher," I'd have said, "Will you stop raving?" But yeah, when I got the opportunity to do it, I said, well, sure, why not? Like, there's no point in being an old woman on your deathbed and regretting these things. Just when these opportunities come, take them.
I actually cannot believe all you've done in the 5 years.
I packed it in.
It's like you've had a 20-year, 20-year run at it.
Yeah, I've packed a lot in.
Between tribute bands and recording music and the gospel choir and going on TV.
There's probably more I'm forgetting, actually. Yeah, I've done it all.
We'll touch on them now in a minute. I said they might come out. And you actually got an awful lot of radio play with Walking in Memphis.
I did. I actually had a #1 on the iTunes chart, which was crazy, like, you know. And all the radio stations were playing. It got huge airplay. Yeah, Walking in Memphis is a very popular one for me.
You'll have to actually go to Memphis.
Oh Yeah. Now I'll have to get myself to buy me a ticket.
You never know, we might
Oh,
surprise
yeah.
you. It wouldn't surprise me actually if you went to Memphis.
Oh, I'd
'Cause
love
you
it.
have all these things that you're doing so fast.
Yeah, sure, look, we might. Yeah.
Sure, why not? And actually, you did Glortera,
I did, yeah.
representing Irish country singer Kieran Rooney, is it?
Rosny.
Rosny.
Yeah, Kieran Rosny, yeah. So that was mad as well. I got a phone call one day in work from Kieran, and he asked me if I'd like to come on the show. And I said, yeah, sure, why not? And I think it was during COVID, because I remember there was still a lot of restrictions going on. But yeah, that was a brilliant experience. So we got to be on telly, and everyone at home was watching you I think it was every Tuesday night we were on, and we went on live then towards the end of it. So yeah, it was brilliant, and I got to meet a lot of people. I think Rachel Good was with me that time. I think she's been on the show.
Yeah, she's been on the show. Yeah.
So Rachel went on to do really well in it as well. I didn't. I think I got booted off the first time. But yeah, no, it was a brilliant
Don't know how they
experience.
booted you off.
It was a brilliant. I really enjoyed it. It was great old crack. Yeah.
But even to be there, just because the experience of it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, even to it's helped me today because I kind of knew what to expect when I was coming today.
Camera-wise.
Camera-wise, yeah.
Because it can be daunting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It is a difference to, I suppose, being on stage and being on stage with cameras.
There is, yeah, because everywhere you look there's a camera.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, but it's fun though, isn't it?
It is, it's brilliant.
It's
It's a brilliant experience.
And you've been such a great guest, I can tell you.
Thank you.
And I see that you do wedding singing, and I just say the brides love you. You're just so nice. And you've got a great voice as well.
I try to be very chill, because sometimes the brides can be a wee bit nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love the wedding singing, and the wedding singing came along with when I was in the gospel choir. So yeah, and I love being involved in the weddings and just all the, the day and the dresses and the flowers and just being part of people's special days. It's brilliant, it's a
And
privilege.
when you're actually singing at a wedding, you do feel like you're part of the wedding.
Oh, you do, yeah.
As in a guest nearly, even though you're not.
Yeah, you
feel
do.
like-
You do.
Because you've so many calls to make beforehand and see what they want to sing or what they want you to sing. And
Yeah, you're emailing back and forth, you're calling them, and I'm very aware that, it's a really important side to that day. You're making their day special for them. The music is really important on a day like that. So, it's a great privilege to be asked to do a wedding.
it is actually,
Yeah.
because you're going to be on their on their video, whatever they have for their lifetime. They won't forget you.
Absolutely.
I always think that when they walk in, you get that bit, oh my God, a
I know.
bit tearful because they look so stunning when they walk in, and you have to sing a song, you have to bring them up the aisle.
They get all wobbly. You're trying to pull it together. Yeah.
There is a bit of nerves when that happens, isn't it? When the photographer goes, she's at the door.
Yeah, and then you look down and oh my God, fabulous. And there's just such a heightened emotion at weddings.
You can actually feel it in the room. Yeah,
absolutely.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
And I know you were talking about obviously balancing your personal life and your career. It is difficult, isn't it?
It is difficult when you have children. My children have special needs as well, so it is difficult. And your most important job is being a mother, But I think they get to experience this with me. Do you know what I mean? So they get to come along to all the gigs, like they're with me today, and they get to experience it all, and we do it all together as a family. So hopefully it's a good influence on them as they get older. They might get into the music business.
And you do need your family behind you.
I do anyway.
But no, I think we all do.
We all do.
We need
You need
to have
that support.
because I think it's not as easy traveling or being on stage like what people think. It
is tough. It's
is.
not all as glamorous as people think it is. It's a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of traveling, and it is tough. And it's great to have a good family behind you, back you. My husband is my roadie. He carries all the speakers, and
I'm going to grab him at the next gig.
he does the sound. He does. So he'll kill me for saying this, but sometimes he has to retouch up my hair. Do you know, if it gets a little bit frizzy, I'm like, come over here into the corner and fix this, will you? God love him.
He's a great husband.
He's brilliant. He's an all-rounder.
Keep him.
I'll try anyway.
But it is. There was so much involved, as you say, getting yourself looking well for stage and making sure the voice is okay. And
there's a lot to it. And then you've got
Setting up the gear, that's even the worst. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, and then the sound check and all that stuff that goes with it,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, it is. It's hard work, but it's worth it. It's brilliant, and I love doing it, you know. It's fantastic.
It is. The feeling it gives is just unbelievable.
I can't see myself ever doing anything else, you know. Just love it.
I think you were absolutely born to be a professional singer.
I don't know.
I don't know how you didn't cop it for the
Over 30-something
I don't know what
years.
happened there now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. It's brilliant. And the way I just fell into it, and the way it's just kind of snowballed, and you know, I'm really. But it is hard work, Angel. You know, I haven't gotten here to this point by accident. I
No,
have
you
put
haven't,
in
absolutely
a lot
not.
of hard work. You know,
A lot of
but
hard work, even rehearsing songs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know.
You know, rehearsing songs it could be you're all day, a couple of hours.
Yeah,
anyway.
it does take a couple of hours
know.
to do one song.
Yeah.
And
you
even
know,
you might have to recap on it as well, just to make sure, you know.
absolutely. And I'm doing it. I'm rehearsing right up until I'm leaving the house. You know, making sure it's just perfect.
Oh, you were fabulous today.
Thank you very much.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
What goals would you have for the future?
Well, I'm going into the studio next week to record a new song, and I hope to release an album shortly. And we're
Yeah, the album and everything, like I'm telling you.
oh yeah,
You've taken them off so fast. The last 5 years, you've everything.
yeah. So I hope to do an album, and
And
then
they're
we'll-
your songs.
they're kind
you
of cover
you a
songs.
songwriter?
No, I am.
No.
Well, I'm sort of dabbling in it at the moment. I think songwriting is such a personal thing, you know, and I am dabbling. I have them hidden away, so we'll see. We'll put a bit of music to them and see how they sound. But yeah, to write my own songs and release an album would be something I'd love to do in the future, you know.
So you're nearly there on the album.
Nearly there. Yeah, we've a couple more songs that I want to put onto it, but yeah, I'm hoping to have it released soon. I don't want to give a date because it might come and go, you know,
Yes.
but soon, hopefully, yeah.
You'll have to come back to us when you release the new album.
I'd love to. Thank
You
you.
might have ticked off a lot more. You might even want to come back. You might be in America somewhere,
No, I'd love to come back.
singing in
Everyone's so
Nashville
lovely.
or whatever.
Oh, wouldn't that be amazing?
Wouldn't
Yeah,
surprise me.
really fantastic.
I have to say, you're wonderful. You
Thank
are.
you, Angel,
You've been,
thank
you know,
you.
absolutely lovely, and enjoyed us chatting and before the show as well. And thanks for coming along.
And thanks so much for having me on. It's been brilliant, great opportunity. Another box to tick.
Yeah, you're very
It's
welcome.
been fantastic. Thank you.
And before you go, if you could tell us about your social media for.
Yeah, so it's Instagram is Deirdre Keane Music, or maybe D Keane Music, and Facebook Deirdre Keane Music, and my YouTube channel is Deirdre Keane Music as well. So
So thanks so much.
thanks a million.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Angel.
See you again.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Wow, talk about ticking off boxes. My God, that's an incredible 5 years that she's had. Lots more to come, obviously. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We've had a wonderful time. On behalf of myself, Angel, and the crew, we'll see you all again next week. Thank you. Good night.